Hi guys, how are you doing? I am doing okay. Not the best. I'm just kind of getting over a headache, but that's life, right? So I had something really cool happen earlier. Jeff and I have been taking turns a couple times a day going down and loving on the baby. So it was my turn, and so I went down there and sitting there, and she goes over and she lays down behind a tree. Mommy took off up the hill after the other cows, and so she's completely by herself. And so she's laying down behind a tree, and I go over there and I sit down on the ground beside her. And hi, Michael. And I sit down on the ground beside her, and I sit there and I'm petting the little tuft on her forehead, and then she moves a couple of times to try to get comfortable. And then there was one time where after her to move, her chin had to go over my leg. And so there was one time when she went to move and go over my legs, I guess she gave up and she just laid her head on my leg. And she just laid there for the longest time. And it's homemade pizza. And I sit there and just kept stroking the little tuft on her head and everything. But she was asleep in my lap. And so that was like so cool. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was a first for me as far as having a calf fall asleep in my lap.
Do you know if there's black olives on this?
No, there is not. Hey, Colby. I have had a goat fall asleep in my lap before, but that was a bad night. That was me down there caring for her and her trying to survive through the night type thing. And so, yeah, but this was completely different. This was me down there loving on my baby and her falling asleep in my lap. Yay! So, yeah, but oh my God, she is gorgeous. She's got those beautiful dark eyes and those little long eyelashes. But something bad did happen. I didn't do it. But you know what this is? This is one of her front teeth. I am guessing her mother stepped on her. And so Jeff went out, it was this morning, to check on her and do his lovings on her. And this little tooth was just like hanging from a piece of skin in her mouth. So he just reached out and grabbed it and did a quick yank.
Warning! Sister alert! Sister alert! Please use extreme caution when answering this phone.
Hi, Sissy. Micah? Oh, it's Gibson. Yep. Yeah. No, it was supposed to have been for stocking. No, it was supposed to have been for stocking. I can't go into it right now, but I can call you back here in a little while.
For my first question, are you hiding in a location that is perhaps stinky and I can trust my sense of smell to track you down? I don't think so. Okay, just wanted to make sure you didn't go to the bathroom.
Yes, yeah, I know. I seen that. Yeah, I seen it after I already did it, and I was like, oh crud. So yeah, I was getting ready for my live, and so I was just going through clicking send, and yeah, I am. That's why I can't go into details about the other. Okay. Bye. Okay, sorry. That was my busy.
Pizza's good. Hey, too.
Well, duh. Mom makes good homemade pizza. Yeah, I do.
She makes good food in general.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, Mama.
I'm burning up. It was like freaking hot in here.
Who's Colby? Oh, there's Colby. Colby now.
Kobe's cool.
I thought he just misspelled Cody.
Nope. I've even got Kobe's phone number. Right, Kobe? Emma! Hi, darling. How are you doing, baby girl? Yeah, Summer's good. She just... The family incident that happened the other night ended up on Busted.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good, darling. I miss you. You should come over one of these weekends and stay the night. You and I would have all sorts of fun in my office. I've got lots of new stuff, and I have figured out lots of new stuff. Like, I have figured out doing sublimation on t-shirts, and yeah, it's cool. You'd like that. We could make a really cool t-shirt together, you know, aunt and niece. But hi, Annette. How are you doing, darling? Sorry, it's nuts around here, like normal. Dakota's girlfriend is here. So, yeah, we need to get the house done. Oh, but Annette, darling, I love you. You are so awesome. I love you that you comment to like all my pictures on Facebook about my products and all of that. You are so good. You're too good to me. Dakota just went outside, baby, but I will tell him that you said hi whenever he walks back in. So, I don't know if your Aunt Summer knows this, but tell her that Maya is being induced / C-sectioned on Dakota's birthday. And tell your mother that her calf fell asleep in my lap earlier, even though she's really my calf, but your mom's claiming her, so because she is the cutest thing in the entire freaking world. Ah, she is so cute. Oh my God. See, I have always loved Jersey cows just because even the adult Jersey cows have this calfish look to them, you know? And that just makes the Jersey calves 10 times more cuter. Well, you just let me know and I'll throw in some freebies too. I've been getting some new stuff made too, so let's see. I haven't sent Josh those 2 shirts yet, and I still need to order the new shirts so I can reprint his thing. The Teflon sheets did come in, so I will be able to use those, and then also the parchment paper or whatnot, so I can make one right. But as I said, I do have a slight headache, so that's why my eyes kind of look funny, like droopy, more than normal. It's just because I'm just kind of getting rid of the headache. But oh, he's doing good, baby girl. He is in the living room playing with his train sets. Yeah, I'm sure you can probably hear him every now and then. It kind of does a train noise. Hi, Rick. How you doing, hon? So, let's see. yeah, this week has been just holy cow. Um, we had the baby calf born. Her name is Clarabelle, and she is adorable. Let's see what else. We had a really big family incident happen, but I cannot and will not go into details. It was pretty bad, but we'll work through it somehow, one way or another. And I just hope the person out there get what's coming to him, get what he deserves. I hope. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Let's just say some very not nice thoughts have gone through a lot of our heads the last few days. But send up prayers that the situation works itself out and that the person gets what he deserves. Sorry. I'm just glad I wasn't doing a live that night because, oh my Lord, my husband, oh boy, he would, yeah, it was not nice. So, so yeah, there was that. Well, also that same exact night, Dakota's girlfriend arrived at like 3:00 in the morning. Her name is Cherokee, which is really cool because his name is Dakota. So, like North Dakota, South Dakota, and then Cherokee, so yeah, it's kind of cool. But she seems really nice. I like her so far. The only thing I don't like is her pickiness when it comes to food. But shit, it's the same fan situation. She'll get over that real quick. Let's see. What else? Jeff mowed the yard today. Hi, Carlene. How you doing, darling? Don't tell my husband, but I have been up until about 3-4 o'clock the last 2 mornings working on our event that is coming up. I'm working on a website for it. I am working on advertising. And so that could be another reason that I've got a slight headache and droopy eyes. Could be. So yeah, I have really been trying to work on that event. I've got tons of future ideas, and it will be awesome. I just need to get it to grow that big. But future ideas are a rodeo because they do have that rink there at the fairgrounds. So, Tony, what's up, Kettle? So let's see. They do have the rink there, so I'm thinking a rodeo. But I'm also thinking homesteading games like axe throwing, the log, and you got like 2 men on one end with the 2-handed saw, and then 2 men on the other end with a 2-handed saw, and whoever gets through their piece first, wins, and so on and so forth. And yeah, thinking of like petting zoo, for kids, farm animals, of course, maybe even throw in like an alpaca and an ostrich, or if I can find anybody around here that has them. Hi, Josh. Let's see. I'm thinking about like a VIP dinner. Not, this year, but like in a few years, doing some type of a VIP dinner to where, and I got this idea sort of from, it may have been the Ozarks one, but doing a VIP dinner with locally foraged food, locally grown food, you know, like homegrown beef from somebody here in this area or even us. You know, homegrown chicken from somebody in this area and even us, you know, same with eggs, you know, just everything homegrown from the earth, you know, and, you know, huge VIP dinner. Let's see. Huh. I mean, invite. Though if anybody wants to pop up, they come.
Yes, we're gonna grab mines and sand mines.
There.
That way, if he thinks he's getting away,
but yeah, I think it'll be really cool to, you know, yeah. But we'd have it there at the fairgrounds. But I'm thinking like, you know, in like a big white tent or something like that, you know, and, you know, candles and, you know, just, or maybe even oil lamps, and just do it, you know, homesteadish like they did back in the day, you know. And, you know, if it happens to be raining or something outside, then we can take it into a building. It's just all the lights off in the building, except for like the bathroom lights. You know, that would be different. But using, you know, oil lamps or something throughout the, you know, on the tables and stuff, you know. But I think that would be really cool. Just homesteadish, natural, you know, earth looking. I think that would be cool. That many plates and stuff, though. Oh, Rick, idea. Find some wooden plates. And then like have them engraved with like, you know, North Central Homesteaders Convention VIP dinner, you know, something like that. And then people can just do a quick rinse before they take them home. It'd kind of be like, you know, a dinner freebie thing or something. Do like wine glasses. Jeff's got his burner etcher thingy, but do wine glasses, you know, and I can have like wine glasses etched instead of, you know, wooden plates, you know. But yeah, I mean, yeah, ooh. I'm getting ideas. That's dangerous. Somebody better stop me now. I just I'm a dreamer, you know, and so it's really easy for me to think ahead, which is also a bad thing because I can think ahead on bad things too. But like a good thing, you know, like this, thinking ahead, you know, coming up with ideas and jotting them down, and yeah, you know, I know, darling, but oh, that would have been awesome. You know, Annette, though, when the time comes, what do you want? What do you want? You can have one of those. Annette, when the time comes, though, Uncle Josh wants to know what you're doing. He's getting a frozen yogurt.
And also, by the way, my tablet's dead.
His tablet is dead.
Because every single time when I wait for it to try and charge, it doesn't charge.
No, he has something stuck up in the charging thing. we've got to figure out some way of like getting way up in there in the nitty gritty and cleaning the darn thing out so it won't charge. Gosh darn it. But
Now,
I'm trying to melt the outside enough so that I can push it forward. There. There you go. So, you know, when the time comes, if the shipping, it wouldn't be an arm and a leg, Annette, we may take you up on that. You know, because I mean, that would be like a really cool added touch. You know, hello, Tails. How are you, darling? But yeah, plates made in Australia from our urban homestead for the North Central Homesteaders Convention in the United States, held by Willow Way Ranch. See, that would make it even more cooler, right? I mean, you could put like your logo like up in a corner or something, etched up in the corner, and then, you know, maybe, I don't know. There's so many possibilities. It's like awesome. Oh, so, yeah, I know, Rick. That would be the only thing. Because just shipping those pot holders and wash rags that Rebecca made to Radio Jonesy when he won them on My Live, Randy and his wife ended up paying for it, but I think it was like $35 in shipping just for a couple of wash rags and a couple of pot holders. So yeah, that would suck. But yeah, Josh, I had a baby calf asleep on my leg earlier. I was in baby calf heaven. Yep. So, hi, babe. Just push him down. I know, but I don't want to hurt you. So, but yeah, I know. Dakota's girlfriend came down, so that's who I was talking to. Let's see. I don't know. I've got so many ideas for this thing popping through my head because there are two entrances to the fairgrounds. There's the one main entrance through the front, and then there is a back entrance where like people pull in like when they're doing like tractor pulls and stuff there. And so people would, I know. I'm absolutely in love with her. And then there's that back entrance where people pull in with like for like the tractor pulls and stuff with their trailers and stuff. And so both of those entrances would have to be blocked off, but I would also have like ticket sales at each one, you know, and so that would be cool. I don't know. My head is just spinning with ideas for this thing for the future. And it's like, I haven't even held the first one. So, I mean, it's like, But, okay. I don't know. I think I told you guys about one of my last lives. I did make some shampoo and conditioner bars to sell. The conditioner bars are perfect. Okay. I am a little concerned about the shampoo bars falling apart. I don't think I pressed them together hard enough. So I am a little concerned about that. But I used it for, hi, Rebecca. So I used it for the first time tonight on my own hair to see what it did. I need hair extensions so I can have like big, thick, beautiful hair instead of this thin crap that I've got. But I mean, it feels really nice and it feels really soft. And so, and then I ordered me some new hair thingamabobbers. Somebody tries to rob me, that would hurt. Like a lot. But my ancestry has me down as 6% Norwegian. So that means I am 6% Viking. And so I like things like that. But yeah, this is off of Temu, by the way. I wanted it, and it was there. So and you can bitch at me for buying off of Temu if you want because they're owned by China, blah, 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 blah. But it's cheap crap. And right now, everything is so freaking expensive that cheap crap is cheap crap. So it's just, those things are harder to put in my hair than my barrette. So yeah. Let's see. Hunter started school last Tuesday. That is going well. There is an app that the teachers use, and so I'm able to speak with his teacher, and she said that he is, doing really good, and so I'm pleased. But as I told her, the year just started. Everything is still, new and exciting and everything. And I'm afraid that once that new and exciting wears off, that he's going to turn into his holy terror self of screaming and yelling and hiding under his desk or hiding back behind his coat and all that, like he was doing last year. But she's been warned, and she was actually Trenton's favorite teacher when he was in school in Moberly. And so she's now in Cairo, and so yeah, Hunter will have her too. And so I don't know.
No! Stop! Stop!
Teddy and Rock. Oh, why do I keep wanting to call him Rocky? Because he looks identical to Trenton's dog, Rocky. I know it's Clifford, but he looks identical to Trenton's dog, Rocky. And so I keep wanting to call him Rocky. But yeah, his name is Clifford. I know, closing my eyes probably ain't doing anything, but it maybe it helps visualize or something. I don't know. Watch me stab myself. There. I got it. They just don't hold as well. Maybe I just need a smaller one, which I've got. So, but this one here is got like the heart shape, so it's like really cool. And if you're wondering where Jeffrey is, he's upstairs laying down. He was just really tired. He mowed the yard today, and so even though it was cooler than it has been, it was in like the low 80s today instead of like 100 degrees like it has been the last few days. They're driving me nuts. Teddy didn't have anybody to play with until we got Clifford. And so, everything was fairly calm around here as far as the dogs, except for the few fights that was in between him and Tanner. Well, now we've got Clifford, a puppy, and Teddy is maybe he's 2 now. And so Teddy has still got a lot of puppy in him. And so it's like constant playing, and for some reason, it drives Hunter nuts because Teddy has flew in to Clifford a couple of times, not lightly. And so whenever they do play fight, play, dog play, it irritates Hunter because he's afraid it's going to lead to a fight. And so, but yeah, I think Jeff's tobacco is pretty much about done. We dug up all the potatoes, except for the sweet potatoes. Those have not been dug up. We got a ton of apples from Mom and Dad, and we worked up two buckets, and then we have the other 2 buckets in cold storage right now, and so can buy us a little bit of time to get those worked up while we're working with other stuff. Silver should be cabbing next, by the way, so expect a picture or something of that. Let's see what else. After Silver will be Sally, and then Ebony's small, and she's always been small, and so she is the same size as our yearling from last year, Susie too. And so, but yeah, Ebby is like almost 3 because we don't breed them until they're 2. And so once they turn 2 years old, then they get bred. Well, then of course, the breeding cycle, blah, 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 is not the breeding cycle, but like the 1 or 2, 3 months that it takes for the breeding, and then the time of the pregnancy. So usually by the time they have their babies, they're almost 3. And so, hi, Ashley. How you doing, darling? And so, yeah, Ebony is almost 3, and she is the same size as Susie too. And so I guess she would be, I don't know, classified as a dwarf or a miniature or something. I wouldn't say miniature, but I don't know. So, I don't know. I think that's about it. Because, I haven't really done anything else up in my office this week. I did the shirts, the last live, and then I did get that heat rash cream made for a customer, and let's see what else. Oh, I've been working on my tablecloths for the vendor tables because we've been having a problem of them staying. We've tried double-sided tape, didn't work. We tried Velcro, didn't work. So this last time we had them safety pinned, and we tried to do it where the safety pins weren't showing really bad, but it just still didn't look good. And so we're putting snaps. I had an ancient snap tool that came from my grandma. And I got the first 2 snaps put on it with what was left over from my grandma's stuff. And afterwards, I'm sitting there, I'm looking at the tool, and I'm thinking about grandma. And I see that the rubber parts that are in there are all cracked and everything. And I'm like, oh, darn, you know, I'll be using you too much longer. And so when Jeff got paid, I went to the store and got a whole bunch more snaps, and I went ahead and got a new snapper. Another one?
It's a strawberry one this time.
Oh, so that just makes it totally different, right?
Yeah.
You do know you have a piece of pizza sitting up there, right?
Cause I. What?
You didn't want pizza? Really?
I actually did.
So you want this and then pizza, or pizza then this? I need to know before I open it.
I want this and then
Of course. Yes, of course. That's exactly how that works. It's a yogurt. I can't say no to that.
it's a
Yogurt's good for the gut and all that.
It's a frozen
Which,
yogurt.
believe me, if you knew all the gut problems I've got and my daughter's inherited, you'd understand. I mean, Heather's got colonitis, and then I've had my gallbladder removed, and I've got uh-huh. Yeah, I know. Jason says I'm a sucker. I don't remember what it was my last live, but he was wanting something, and yeah, Jason said that I was a sucker. So I guess I'm a sucker. If you were here, I have adult slushies. You and I could have adult slushie at 8:30 at night. Strawberry daiquiri adult slushies. Hurricane adult slushie. Bahama Mama adult slushie. I could go on. I think they've discontinued my favorite. There'll be lots more for October, darling. You and I will sit out in the gazebo with the fire lit and drinking our adult slushies. And I think Steve from Backwoods Misfit, I think he was going to pop a camp in our yard, or a tent in our yard, so he could be out there sitting with us. He's pretty cool. I don't know if you spent very much time with him down at Lake Stockton, but he's really kind of laid back. And you know, I mean, I know you see him talk and stuff on his lives, but like when he's in a group of people, he's not extremely talkative. So, you know, I mean, that's kind of cool. But yeah, you and me have a date in October for adult slushies. What I like about them is the alcohol content isn't very high in them. So that's why I like them. Sorry, my tattoo's itching. I don't know if he got a jar of my Christmas jam or not. I was just passing them out to everybody that I knew for sure I knew. And I don't know if he got a jar of it or not. But. Did you see my baby that was born a couple of days ago? Excuse me. She is gorgeous. Oh my God, she's gorgeous. I don't know if I got any picture. I'm sure I do. I've got to have a picture. Oh yes, I had a picture. Oh, she is so cute. Oh my God. I am so in love with this thing. I swear. Isn't she gorgeous? Beautiful dark eyes, long eyelashes. Oh, that is Clarabelle. Is his a male? Because mine's a female.
What the heck? Why is there a sand missing? Sand was definitely here before. Sonny? Yeah? So, like, there's a sand missing here, and there's this really weirdly placed sand that's, like, not even connected.
Oh!
And it's moving too. I know, I want to...
Is his registered? Because mine are not.
Do you want to find the real one? You're gonna need to... Yes, you're clone.
I mean, I probably could, but... Oh, okay. I could probably do like I did my goats. You start out registering them, and it registers the mom at like 25%. And then when she has a baby, it registers that baby at 50%. If the baby is... It will register the baby at 50% if the mom was bred with a full-blooded registered. And so then you can register the baby as 50%. Well, when that baby gets older, if you breed that baby with a full-blooded registered, then the baby from those two you can register as 75%. And so it takes like 4 cycles of 4 generations to be able to get it up, 4 or 5 generations to be able to get it up to where your line is considered full blood. So, but that's how goats were. I don't know if Jersey cattle can be done the same way or not. No clue. Ah. Sell the rest, huh? Keep me in mind. Because we still have our pig pits down there. That's actually where my dump garden is this year, is because we hadn't had any pigs down there for such a long time that I figured that was wasted space. And so, well, my mom figured that was wasted space and told me that I should probably have my dump garden there. And I was like, that's a good idea. And so the neighbors did me a favor. They've been cleaning up their woods next to the house, and they've got it to where it just looks like a beautiful park over there, I tell you. But they've been burning their big piles of stuff. Well, I guess one of their fires got away from them and kind of burnt over into our pig pen area, and it burnt all the grass, the dead grass, and everything that was in there down. And I mean, it almost caught one of our pig huts on fire because the bottom is scorched really bad on one of them. But it didn't. But they burnt all that down for me, so I didn't have a whole lot of work to do when I went in there. But as far as pulling all the big grass and everything. And then Jeff took the tiller in there and tilled it all up, and I just went through and sprinkled. I didn't even plant. I sprinkled old seeds here, there, and everywhere, and then just walked on them. And I've already got a quart bag of green beans. Before. Either before or after, I can't even remember right now. It was before. I went and played with the baby today. I walked in there and looked around, and I need to pick green beans again. I got 4 Roma tomatoes off of the tomato plants that came up in there. I got 4 okra this morning, and then we got like 5 or 6 okra the other day off of a dump garden, off of old seeds. I mean, the Indian corn, and I swear to God, I am not lying on this one. The Indian corn was over 20 years old. Okay, it was given to me as a little decoration thing from my mom. It had like 3 things of Indian corn with the stalk thingy still on, tied together, and you could, hang it on a nail or lay it on a table or something for a decoration. Okay, Jeff and I have been together 10 years. And me and my ex-husband owned the other house for 5 years. And so somewhere, probably several years, maybe 1 or 2 years, because for the first 1 or 2 years, Mom was giving me tons of stuff because I owned my own house. So she was just, whenever she cleaned anything out, oh, let's just see if Wendy wants it. And so got the 10 years of me and Jeff and 3 to 4 years of that time. So that's 13 to 14 years. And honestly, God only knows how long my mom had it. And so before I decided to throw that away, I took all the seeds off the stalk and just kept them, thinking, you never know, I'll try it and see. The suckers are growing. And true to what they came from, little bitty Indian corn. It is so cool. I'll have to, whenever I pick them, if the raccoons don't get them first. But if I am able to get them picked, I'll show you guys. But yeah, it's really cool. So, but yeah, there's like 2 zucchini bushes down there that have flowers on them. And then there is another viney bush down there. Oh, Cindy. Good grief. Don't worry about it, darling. You are fine. Just because we're doing an event together, I don't expect you to hang out on my channel all the time. I love you, darling, but you're good. You are fine. But let's see. Oh, Cindy, you made me forget what I was talking about. Oh, the dump garden. Yeah, there's a viney thing down there with little yellow flowers on it. So I want to say I think that may be an old cucumber, but I am not certain. As I said, I don't even know what seeds I threw down there. It just stuff's coming up. There's beets coming up down there, and well, they're actually almost ready. And there's carrots growing down there. Marigold, but you can't eat that. And then there was spinach growing, but there was spinach growing in with the weeds, and some of the spinach looked similar to some of the weeds, and so I decided not to pick it, which I kind of wished I had, but oh well. Let's see. What else? I don't know if you've seen it, but Jeffrey woke up. He went down to get eggs, so that's where he's at. Oh, forgot about the new purchase. Jeffrey drove yesterday to, I want to say, Memphis, Missouri, and he picked up a grinding wheel with a pedal. I guess it's like sharpens axes and stuff like that. And Jeff is like over the moon in love with this thing because I guess the grinding wheel is like dang near perfect. There's just like 1 or 2 chips on the very side of it, but not on the wheel itself. And so Jeff was like, man, that guy could have sold the wheel by itself for $100. And Jeff went and he got the wheel and the wood pedal thing, all of it for $75. So he's like over the moon happy. Hey, Ashley, before too long, you wait. You're going to have eggs running out your ears. I've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got like 12 dozen in the fridge right now. And that's just of eggs. And I've got a cow that I'm going to be starting to milk. If it is anything like the goats, oh, good Lord. I'm not going to be able to keep up with it. Because that's how the goats were. We weren't able to keep up with it. I mean, there were times we were dumping milk to the chickens and dumping milk to the pigs because it had just been in there so long. How many chickens do you have, baby? I wish he was closer too. Oh, the other thing. My tattoo lady made a Facebook post on her, not her business account, but her personal account, saying, help. I have got water gushing out of a faucet outside. I can't get it turned off. Is there anybody that knows anything about plumbing? I was like, Jeff. So I volunteered my husband, and you better bring several of them. And hey Jerry, how you doing, darling? And so yeah, I volunteered him. Good. Yeah. You actually, yeah, with one rooster, you need probably about 4 more hens. Because once he starts breeding your 2 hens, it's going to be bad. They're going to be losing feathers left and right. Their backs are going to get sores on them and everything because he's only going to be breeding those 2. And so you're going to need several more hens for him to breed because he could kill the other 2 just trying to breed them. And so, yeah, I would get some more hens if I was you for the one rooster. I'm thinking you may have to look it up, but I think when I looked it up, it was like 6 to 8 hens for one rooster. Rick, can you confirm this? Do you know? Oh, I know. One of my hens down there has a bare neck. She looks like one of those turkey chickens because her neck, she's starting to molt and all the feathers are off of her neck. And so she reminds me of one of those turkey things. 8 hens to a rooster. Okay, so I was off. I knew it was 6 to 8, but I was thinking it was 6. So yeah, Ashley, for the health of the 2 chickens that you have, you may want to invest in some more chickens. I hate to say that because if you do chicken math, yeah, exactly. Chicken math. 2 chickens equals like 6 chickens, and 3 chickens equals like 12 chickens. And yeah, so somebody asks, you could have like 12 chickens down there and say, oh, I only got 3. No big deal. What, darling? I've already eaten. Yep. That was Hunter's. He just didn't eat. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. So you'll have 4, but I don't know. My guess would be Dakotas or Cherokees, one of the two. Okay, so 4 hens. I still think you'll need 1 or 2 more than just for the breeding aspect. Okay. Gary's about to get his rabbit feet. I thought I'd be nice and I would buy Peter a little rabbit hut because he doesn't have anywhere to hide, which I mean, I don't know if he needs to or not, but I just thought, if he ever feels like he needs to, he'll have it to hide in. The rabbit hut is made of grass.
Which one are you hiding in? Let me just examine the biome.
That's the rabbit hut.
You got the city with the 2 skyscraper buildings.
Thanks, Jerry. You have a good night, babe.
The carnival place, the house, and then the other tree area.
He has already chewed the entire bottom out of it. Actually, yeah, you can see that. No, you can't see it. Can you? No. Because the hole that you're seeing is actually one of the little entrances holes on the back. Yeah. So that was a complete waste of money. Do not ever buy your rabbit a cute, adorable grass hut. Lesson learned. Because he shreds it. Uses it as a play toy. So, yeah, you can see him. He's doing it right now. So, yeah. As I said, Gary's about to get his rabbit feet. Oh, he's almost underwater too. I think his litter box out earlier, and he still had probably a cup of water in there. But yeah, he's having all sorts of fun chewing apart the house that Mom got him. So I guess if I ever get him another house, I'm gonna have the thing made out of wood or boards or something, because Dakota's like, Mom, what did the second little piggy build his house out of? And I said, sticks. And he said, what about that? And I said, rabbits eat sticks. And so, yeah. Hi, Gary. How you doing, hon? So, yeah. And he's like, well, what did the third little pig build his house out of? And I said, bricks. And he said, well, we can build him a rabbit hutch out of bricks. And I'm like, really? But, so yeah, but so, yeah, I have been doing, Gary just reminded me, I've been doing a lot of work on, the event thingy, doing a lot of Facebook posts, a lot of invites to the Facebook group, just trying to get, hi Cindy, just trying to get it to where people will put whether they're going or not going or interested, because when they mark interested or going, that looks a lot better for the event. Some of our sponsors have been, asking for, and donators have been asking for the links of how I am promoting this. And so, of course, I did give them the link to the Willow Way website, because the North Central Homesteaders website is not done. and so I can't send them to that one. And so which is where your all's picture will go to. Gary and Cindy will be on the website that's not done, but I can't get it done and publish it until I think it's September 1st that GoDaddy is going to release my domain to where I can not register, because I mean the domain is already mine, it's already bought. So, but I guess where I can use it on another site that's not a GoDaddy website. And so I'm making the site through a Webador, and their tools and everything seem really cool. And they've got to where you can like embed and incorporate, outside things into your website, which is really cool. And so, but yeah, that's where Cindy and Gary's picture will be used, will be that one. And so, oh, Ashley doesn't have Facebook. Ashley, you don't happen to make candles or anything, do you? Because most of my conversations about the workshops and everything has been taking place over Facebook Messenger, and so I just, because Gary and Cindy, they are, oh my God, they are bending over backwards. Oh, Gary, that picture of you guys is so good. Oh my God. I love that. That was adorable. I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. It was just perfect. Oh, Ashley, my darling. I love your bunches. I'm volunteering you for something. That's what you said. So, Ashley, I'm needing someone to teach the candle making workshop. Would you be interested? Would you really, really, really be interested? Don't make me break out the puppy eyes. I've got a hot plate upstairs that. Oh, Ash. She doesn't know about speaking in front of other people. Jeff has a point. He said, "You got a YouTube channel." I didn't say that, Jeff did. Just, with me. But he has a point. Yeah, but Gary and Cindy, they are being a complete lifesaver. There you go. What Cindy said. They are, Cindy is going to be doing the soap making class and the cheese making class. Gary's going to be doing animal husbandry. Okay, just let me know as soon as possible. I mean, I can provide whatever you need, because I do have tons of candle making stuff up there. I haven't gotten into the candle making yet. So I've bought everything so I can learn and start making. I just haven't done it yet. I'm going to be doing foraging and herbal medicines. Okay, so hold on. Okay, we've got 7 classes right now. Okay, Gary, animal husbandry, Cindy, soap making, cheese making, me, foraging and herbal medicines, Simply Jan, fermenting, Dad, urban gardening and preserving, and then beekeeping. And I need to call them because I want to just check in and make sure that everything is, still on the okay. And so I need to still call them. If it's not okay, if things have changed, then I'll have to find a new beekeeper. But that shouldn't be extremely hard. I hope. We'll see.
When he comes out, I'm gonna throw plushies on his head. Yo, why the heck are their melon heads falling? Yeah,
But
I don't see anything. Sonny,
the workshop anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, and the only reason why is because the event is from 9 to 4, and I've got all those classes, workshops scheduled, and there's like a total of 8 workshops in a 7-hour span. And so that's why the workshops will be from 30 to 45 minutes. If the temp is good, I'm thinking about having the workshops done on the back of the building where the covered part is, and because there's picnic tables there, and so anybody for the workshops can just sit down at the picnic table and participate in the class. And then I'm thinking about having the vendors inside because there's no tables or chairs or anything inside. And so for seating wise, having the workshops on the back where the picnic tables are just kind of makes more sense, because I don't know if I could even come up with that many chairs and tables. I'm sure the fairgrounds probably has them that I could use, but I think that would be an extra expense. And right now I cannot afford any more expenses. I'm already, paying for the building rental. I had to buy the domain name. I had to pay for the 1 year doohickey on the website for it. And, I'm printing off printable thingamabobbers to hang out in. I am, when I do, talk to, somebody, and I think even on the Willowway website in the events, I think in the schedule part of it, I think I have in there to, bring a chair. And on the new website, I also have, bring a chair and stuff like that. But I don't know if you guys could. I'm going to show you the new website if it'll let me. Okay, give me a minute. Does somebody maybe want to come up with me so I'm not so bored? So I have somebody to talk to. I sent out the invite link earlier, but nobody wanted to come up. I was trying to get Josh up here because he just always joins me, but he didn't this time, so he's a pain in the butt. Guess that's what little brothers are for. So anyway, there's the StreamYard link. So if somebody wants to come up and talk to me while I'm doing all this, I would appreciate it. Let's see. the web door. Shut it. I'm trying to keep everything shut down so I'm not causing any major lag or anything with the live stream. Okay. Log in. Okay. There's my account button. Oh, it must keep you logged in. Okay, that's cool.
Just random blocks flying everywhere. Yo, guys, I'm throwing rainbow blocks.
Okay.
These actually look so cool.
Bye, Rick. Love you, babe.
It's the last thing I do. And now I'm going to use this when I
Have a good night.
Why are there villagers floating away? No, what is happening? Come on! Are you invisible? No, I'm right here. Look at it. I don't see you. I'm right here. That tiny fly again. On the drone. You're a joke.
Yeah, Ash, one thing, about the class is think about it. It's going to be no different than a YouTube channel. I mean, really, because you're going to be busy working on making the candles and you're just going to be kind of talking while you're looking down making the candles. You'll just have to glance up, every now and then just to, make eye contact with somebody. And then, back down making the candles. Okay, you do this and then this and this and then something to do with the wick and a coloring thingamabobber here and scent stuff there and wax stuff here. And, so you're going to be, talking while you're working, so it wouldn't be much different than YouTube. Cannot believe nobody wants to come up. Wow. Okay. View website. I wonder if all the links work and stuff when you do the view website. I love that. I absolutely love that. Okay. I think it does work. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Present. Share screen. Okay. Okay, can you guys see that? Okay, there. That's the beginning of it right there. It says, let's get together for the North Central Homesteaders Convention. And then you scroll and it has all the, the celebrate life with us and has a description of everything. Meeting, favorite YouTubers, discovering new products and services, learning new skills. And of course, you can't have a homestead thing without a cow on it, right? So this is where I will have where they can sign up for a newsletter for updates and updates on classes or workshops, vendors, sponsors, speakers, whatever. That's where that will be. But I will be using a different form for that. And so that I have to redo that. So that's kind of not finished. And then I have the weather thingy. That way they can, the day of the event, they can kind of, look ahead and see, if they're coming out of state, they're going to want to know what the weather is going to be like, in Macon that day. And so, I've got a little widget thingy there to where they can, look at the weather. And then I've got a map that they can click on to get to the fairgrounds. And then I have, the address of the fairgrounds. And then I have our mailing address. So, if somebody wants to, mail an inquiry instead of, message or email or something like that. Because, not everybody, has access to emails like Amish. I know some of the Amish, they have access to internet. Oh, okay, Ash. I understand. But I know some of the Amish, they have access to internet, but they don't use a lot of email and stuff like that. But yeah, that's just some of the Amish in our area. So that's why I've got that there. I do have email, and then I do have some of the social links. And then that's the homepage. That's where you come when you come here. Okay. And then I have the 2023 Homesteaders Convention. And it has, some information here. Each workshop and demonstration will be 30 to 45 minutes long. And then I've got, that thing there. And this is where they can, buy tickets, and then terms and conditions. Down here, I will have the schedule of the event. And there will be a little thing right above that to where they can download it and print it. But this will be, I think, where they can just view it. So that part is not done yet because I've got to get the times of the workshops figured out before I can upload the schedule. And so that's where I am on that part of the new website for the 2023 Homesteaders Convention. And the good thing is it'll be easily editable for next year's. I just will have to go through, change everything that says 2023 to 2024, put the correct date, like instead of October 7th, if next year it just happens to be October 9th, I can change it to October 9th. Oh, wow. I did not realize.
Alan.
Well, hopefully I didn't overlap with Arrow Rock because I really like Arrow Rock. But anyway, so yeah, that's that. You can click on the buy tickets and it takes you to the buy ticket page. And then, let's see, some of these I'm not done with, like the available workshops, I'm not done with. Okay. Like one of these squares will have Cindy and Gary's picture in it. Well, actually, I guess 3 of them will, but I'll probably put them on like different levels. And underneath, I'll put down, what class is being taught. And then I'll have like, if Cindy is teaching soap making, I will, maybe have her write a small description of how she got into soap making, just like a small 1 paragraph. And that will be underneath, one of the pictures, her cheese making, that will be, on another picture, and have her, write me a little small paragraph about how she got into cheese making. Gary, what, got him into animal husbandry. How did he get into it? Have him give me, a little paragraph. My dad, what made him and mom want to fill their entire yard with, which I know dad could go on and on and on. I mean, I'm honestly not sure if dad could put all of that into one small paragraph. I may just put, get a picture of him and put urban gardening and preserving, and then just put, this is Dad. So I don't know if he could honestly break that down into one paragraph, because I know my dad. But then, the same with everybody else, the beekeeping and the fermenting and, so on and so forth. Pictures, and then what workshop that they're working on, and then a small paragraph underneath that explains how they got into it. Okay, there. Sorry. Gosh darn it. Okay, so that is that. And then let's see, the next one will be on-site RV camping, which I just put on there. If you plan on bringing your camper, it will be $20 per night. If you plan on using a tent, the price is $10 per night. If no one comes by to pick up your money, there's a drop box that goes by the honor system. Camper spots have hookups. Tent spots have bathrooms and showers available. Now, my problem with this part is the lady that runs the campground says that spots are not reserved. But if the event gets really big and I'm having to, block off entrances for tickets, and then maybe block off entrances all night, I'm going to want my vendors to be staying in the campground, or in tents on site, or something like that, and that way they can be close to their products and stuff like that. And so yeah, I'm I don't know, I may have to, if it gets as big as I want it to get, I may have to talk to Rose and see if there is some type of a negotiation if I'm renting the entire fairground for this event, if I can, kind of make it to where the camping spots, if they're already filled, that's fine. But any empty ones, have them reserved for my vendors. I don't know. But as I said, I'll have to talk to Rose on that one. The lodging and the travel, this one's irking me, because I'm thinking I may need to make 2 maps. But here is one map, and if you go up here and you click this, here is all the places for lodging in Macon. And then okay, oh, hold on, make sure that's it. Okay, right here, that is lodging in Macon. All the blue just dots. Gosh darn it. Let me go back up here. Okay, so that's lodging. And now fuel. I marked the fuel that's on the main stretch of 63. Haymakers, Break Time, Casey's, Ice House, BP. And so if they're coming and they've got this map up, need fuel, boom, there it is. If you're staying the night and you want to grab some food for, when it gets late or whatnot. I've got all the food places marked. If you get a chance, say you get there early Friday night and you're hungry, go to the Apple Basket. Seriously, no joke. They've got really good food there, and their fried pickles are the best. I absolutely love their fried pickles. Shopping, which I know there's not going to be a whole lot of room time for shopping. But like if you find that you need something, eye drops for allergies or whatnot, there's Walmart, there's CNR Supermarket, Dollar Tree. But I also put in a couple of, fun things too. If you are into crafts, oh, I need to go to Ben Franklin's. Jeff's like, oh, hell no. But if you are into crafts, I highly recommend Ben Franklin's and Macon. Oh my God. It's, yeah. Okay. But other things that I thought of, ATMs, you never know. People are going to be selling stuff. Some people are not going to be taking credit cards and stuff. You may have to run to the ATM. So I did a thing for ATMs. You know me. I try to think of everything. Okay, this is the area attractions. I want to get this off of this map because I want to be able to put that on the other map. And so I'm thinking I'm going to have to make 2 maps. That way this ain't on this one. But I also marked down medical and pharmacies because you never know, right? I mean, seriously, you never know. Trenton, very good example. When we went to visit Yellowstone, Trenton happened to come down with some type of a bug. He was running a fever, and he wasn't throwing up or anything, but he was running a fever, and he was coughing and sore throat and all of that. And so, we're sitting here looking on our phones trying to find the closest Walmart so we can go get him some medications, and so there's that. But yeah, I want to, that's was why I think I'm going to have to do 2 maps. So I can have area attractions separate from the other because it's absolutely the same map. You come up here and see, look, shopping, food, fuel, lodging, it's all here, including the area attractions. And so, I don't know. I don't know, do lodging, travel, and area attractions, maybe. I don't know. I'm still in thought process of that, I guess. Okay, FAQs. I had to steal some of these because this is the first year of the event. And so, yeah. But so I've got lots of FAQs on here. Okay, and so that was all of that. And then 2023 vendors. See, I've got this. And then, I need to rename Jason's pictures. But I need to get a Pathways Homestead logo on here. I still need to get Ashley's logo on here. Yeah. And then this will be also a printable list of vendors with a download button that people can view what kind of products everybody will be having. Up here is just going to be the logos and the names, which I've got to change Jason's name. As I told you, I am not done. And then this here will have a list of all the vendors with, kind of what they're going to be selling. And hopefully I can do it in like alphabetical order. Down here will be, there's a download thing here. You guys can't see it on here because I do not have the file uploaded. But there is a download thing here that's hidden right now because there is not a file to download. But it says please download, print, fill out, and email or snail mail your completed vendor application to us. And there's a download button like right there. And then it says, once you are approved, you will be sent an email with a link to buy your vendor tickets. And so, yeah, I got that set up too, but it's kind of hidden. And then right here is sponsors and supporters. And I've got this messed up a little bit too, because Rare Seeds, I cannot get it to where when you click on it, it takes you, I don't know. And then mine for Willowway Ranch, it's not got a picture thingy-mabobber showing up right there. And so I need to figure out how to change that. And then on All About the Garden, it's taking you to a product instead of something like Renee's Garden and McMurray Hatchery has. And so I want to do something different with these top three on the supporters. But these are clickable. You click on them, and it takes you to their websites. I don't know if it's showing you in the bottom corner or not. But, well, like I just clicked the McMurray Hatchery tab. Boom. It takes you to McMurray Hatchery. You know, and so on and so forth. But I am thinking maybe, I don't know if that would work though, because not all vendors are going to have logos. You know, it's going to be kind of like just us YouTube vendors. If, you know, I've got a vendor there that's, you know, not part of our YouTube community, you know, they're not going to have a logo or may not have a logo. And so, you know, I can't very well have it linked to all of our YouTube pages. If this is the stuff that I'm running into, trying to figure out how to get all this to work and ideas and whatnot and so on and so forth. But anyway, so this will be the new website. It's just, as I said, it is not done. I am still working on it. So there you go. But yeah, I love the way I changed that because it wasn't a video. It was just a picture of like some Amish kids with some Clydesdale horses. And then they were on a trailer and behind them was a whole bunch of hay. And so then I seen that this thing had video, and I'm like, I wonder if they would have anything that would work for, you know, homesteading, you know, farming, ranching, animals, blah, blah, blah. And I seen this one, and this was really the only one that they had that would work. And I was like, oh, that is perfect. Colors and everything. Perfect. So, but, yeah. But as I said, I am still working on it. It's an exhausting, time-consuming process, but because I'm not only just working on the website, but I am working on Facebook and, you know, building us up on Facebook too. And so, yeah. So that has been everything that's been going on here. So, but I am tired, and it has just, even looking at the website, considering how many long hours I've been working on it, and makes me want to yawn. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. So I know. But anyway, as usual, stay curious, stay kind, stay subscribed. Love you guys. Talk to you later.